I shook up the world! I shook up the world! I shook up the world!
Wait a minute, Cash, wait a minute.
You must listen to me!
Everybody's talking about me and Ortiz, you know? Me and Ortiz, I think that would be a great fight.
Hey guys, how's it going? So today we are going to look at this potential fight between Andy Ruiz Jr. and Luis Ortiz. This fight was originally going to be Andy Ruiz's first fight back after losing his titles. He only just won against Anthony Joshua. But instead, Andy Ruiz, he decided he wanted to take a takeover fight because fighting somebody on that level of Luis Ortiz, he believed he wasn't ready for. Since losing his rematch with Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz, well, he had what you could call a takeover fight against Alexander Flores, knocking him out in just the first round. I believe it was with a body shot. And since then, he's again called out for this fight with Andy Ruiz Jr. Andy Ruiz, he took on Chris Arreola in a fight everyone thought Ruiz would win quite comfortably, but that didn't prove to be the case. He did win and by unanimous decision, but the scorecards didn't really reflect that fight at all, in my opinion. Chris Arreola came in surprisingly good shape, well for him anyway, and actually dropped Ruiz and wobbled him on a couple of occasions, but Ruiz, he done enough and was correctly given the decision despite the wide scorecards. Luis Ortiz, he was in attendance for the fight and congratulated Andy Ruiz on his win. Andy Ruiz, he was questioned about facing Luis Ortiz next and said Ortiz would make a perfect next step. He said, quote, "I think that would be an exciting fight as well, me and Luis Ortiz. I've just got to get back in the ring, got to get back to training so I can feel good, feel better and take this ring rust out of here." End quote. So it looks like this is Al Heyman's plan for both fighters with a rumoured August time for the bout. I quite like the fight and have it a lot closer than I did before Ruiz fought Arreola. I have this fight 60-40 in Ruiz's favour. I believe Ruiz will outwork Ortiz and can see Ruiz winning a unanimous decision, something along the lines of a 116-112 or 115-113 sort of scorecard. So a close fight, but like I mentioned, I can see Andy Ruiz being the busier fighter and Ortiz fading late in the fight. But who have you guys got in this fight? Do you actually want to see this fight? I think it's a good matchup considering the champions are all tied up, but let me know what you think.